call the air. Just like that.
Come on down there. Take cold air.
Pas ba? Oo, the ball is passing. Okay, go!
Go! Anyway, let's get right into our August bills. How much does it cost to live here in the Philippines?
You did not put the aircon.
Yeah, I didn't put the aircon there. But that cost 12,000 pesos.
And
Just
maybe
shush.
17.
Just shush. We're going to do the bills. That's what we're going to do.
Okay. Hey, you can eat it there.
Huh?
You can eat it.
I can edit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, go.
All right.
Take 4.
Hello, I'm Kelly.
I'm Ann.
And together we are Ann and Kelly's Philippine Adventure from, where are we at? Consolation, Philippines. I'm lost. It's one of those days. It's a sunny day. It's very pretty out. Very hot.
Very hot.
I'm with a pretty lady, very pregnant lady. Okay, so today we're going to do our monthly expenses. That's right. I know you've been wanting to hear them. Please forgive the noise. On the other side of the camera is our gate. On the other side of the gate is
road.
And traffic is very high right now. People are coming and going home.
Yeah.
So let's get right into our expenses. We are now in a new apartment. Our old apartment we paid 8,500 pesos. Now our new apartment is 10,000 pesos. Now at 10,000 pesos that comes up to
$195.
So we have a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, outdoor kitchen, what they call a dirty kitchen here. And we have our own private driveway, and it's gated, so we can shut and lock the gate at night. And very nice. So 10,000 pesos or 195 on the rent. Our water, there are 2 kinds of water here. There's drinking water and then there's faucet water. You want to tell what the difference is?
The difference in the faucet water is used for washing the dishes, washing the clothes, watering the plants, using for the CR, bath, what else, toothbrush,
brush your teeth,
cleaning the van.
Clean the van, floors, you know, everyday use for water other than consumption, basically.
Yeah.
So our drinking water, we forgot to write it down, but I know we bought 4 of those last month at 25 pesos each. So we spent 100 pesos on drinking water last month, or $2. So $2 US for all the drinking water. Now our other water, we spent last month
620 pesos.
or $12.14. Now that's not too bad on the rest of the water because we do a lot of clothes. She washes a lot of clothes and dishes and so on and so on. Now the next up on our list is electric. Our electric usually runs us around 3,000 pesos a month, and that's around $58, something like that. But because this is a new apartment and it's prorated, they prorated the electric on it, so our electric this month is only
102
pesos, which comes to
$2.
$2 on electric for this month for us. Can't complain. Now our Wi-Fi at the other apartment we used Globe Wi-Fi, which is very slow, and you couldn't, if you tried to upload a video or if you turned on 2 cell phones at once, you weren't going to do anything. So we decided to change to a new Wi-Fi, which is PLDT fiber optics, which is really fast, really good. It was up until 2 days ago, because somebody in the ocean decided that the fiber optics needed to be cut. So now they're working on fixing it. Our Wi-Fi is very slow, but we still have it. Okay, so our Wi-Fi, again, we were supposed to have it here when we moved in, but we were here for 3 weeks without Wi-Fi because they just couldn't get it hooked up. And so they're going to prorate our Wi-Fi. We cut it in half, but we think that it'll probably be a lot less than half. So half of our bill would be 900 pesos or $17.62. So that's still not bad. for Wi-Fi. I mean, even in the States, to get good Wi-Fi is going to be very expensive. Now, our Wi-Fi usually runs 1,899 pesos. Our download, which is Mbps on a download, was 20 we're paying for. We're getting about 21, 22. On the upload, we're getting about 43. So, you know, it's not bad at all. We can't complain about the Wi-Fi. Now, last month we had to go to a doctor. One, because we found out, it's hot out here, we found out that my wife was pregnant with our first baby, and I also found out that I had, after carrying around, a sinus infection for 3 weeks, and that sucked. I mean, it really sucked. So my wife finally said, you know what, we're going to the doctor. So she made me go to the doctor. Now, the doctor visit for both of us. On the doctor visit for her, she had
laboratory.
She had, yeah, the labs done. She had ultrasound done, and for me, blood work. She had the blood work, the urine work. For me, I had the checking my blood, or not blood, but heart rate, and he just gave me basically an overview of everything on me. Together, our doctor visit run 600 pesos?
Yeah.
600 pesos, or $11.74. And that's without insurance. Now, she does have insurance. She has what they call PhilHealth here. Yeah, PhilHealth. And what is PhilHealth? Because I really don't know what it is.
It depends only on the hospital that they are accredited by the PhilHealth. If not, then you cannot use your PhilHealth. If it is accredited, just like for example, you go to hospital with accredited for your PhilHealth, then you can have a discount on your bills.
Oh, okay. And you pay a monthly, like an insurance, like in America, you pay a monthly fee for this?
Yeah, every month.
And how much is your monthly fee? Do you remember?
I remember 100 something, but that is only last October I pay, because last October, that's the month that I stopped working.
Okay. So we need to get your PhilHealth card.
Yeah, I need to have a computation of that amount so that I can full pay for it, and then my PhilHealth will be continued.
Good. And I can get PhilHealth also?
I will just ask.
Yeah. Now on that, as far as me getting PhilHealth, now that we're married, I did do some research, very little, but just a little bit. Americans can, or even foreigners for that matter, can sign up for PhilHealth, but there's requirements you have to meet, I think. But you can get it. We're going to look into more of that, and we will be making a video on getting her PhilHealth. Getting her filth all cleaned up. It's everywhere. But PhilHealth, we're going to get a video about her PhilHealth, and we'll do one about me. We'll put it in there with the videos on the babies, doctor visits, stuff like that. So the doctor's payments together was 600 pesos, or $11.74 for the both of us. Now, medications for me and vitamins for you, baby vitamins for mama vitamins, all that together came to
4,000 pesos.
4,000 pesos, or $78.29 for my medications, which I had, how many? How many meds did I have?
3 kinds of medicine, and you need 14 pieces each.
Yeah, because I had a week's worth.
Yeah.
So I had a week's worth of medication, and my medication, everything, the 3 different kinds of meds, her vitamins, all that came to 4,000 pesos, or $78. That's still outstanding in my view. Now, before I go on to the next thing, I wanted to let everybody know, we went to private doctors. I went to a private doctor. She went to, now in America we call them OBGYN, I think. Here in the Philippines, they don't say that. What they say is
OB-GYN.
Say it?
OB-GYN.
Yeah, OB-GYN. That's what they call them, which is the same thing. They just pronounce the letters out and come up with that. But it's also, it was a private one. We went with her, and the reason why we went to private is because if you go to a public here, you're better with this. And what's the difference between a public and a private?
Public, I hear that during once a month, I think you go to barangay, and then the barangay will do your checkup every month, and they will give you a free vitamins, just like that.
Mm-hmm. And if you go to a public doctor or a public hospital,
and then you need to go early because they will first come, first serve.
So if you go to a public doctor or a public hospital here, you may get there at 5 o'clock in the morning, and then you may get seen by the doctor maybe by 4 p.m. It's not a guarantee that you'll get seen that day. It's first come, first serve. So, you know, everyone here knows that, so everyone shows up very early in the morning. It's still a long line.
Yeah.
So, you know, we went to a private doctor not because of not because of the care is better or anything like that. We went there because we wanted to get seen quickly.
Yeah.
That was it. We paid a little more to go to a private, but we got seen quickly. The quality of care is the same in no matter if you go to public or private, from my understanding. You know, I don't know a lot about that because I haven't gone to the doctor very often here. But I hear it's the same quality of care, but just how fast you get seen. Now, so that was all of that. The next thing on our list, last time we did one of these videos, of course we bought a van, and we bought a Suzuki minivan, which is right here. That is our van. That is our little minivan. Okay, so our little Suzuki minivan, we said that when we did the next monthly expense, we put how much gasoline we used here in the Philippines. Traffic sucks here, so you really don't want to get, you know, I see a lot of Americans here with these giant trucks, pickup, big cars, and here it's a waste of money because you're in traffic. I don't think I've gotten over 30 miles an hour anywhere you go. It's very slow pace here unless you get out in the country.
Yeah.
So our gasoline expenditures for August we spent, we filled the tank up 3 times, and it came to
3,000 pesos.
or $58.72. Now, we go places. We don't sit at home. You know, we go to the beach, we go to the mall.
Mostly every day.
Yeah, almost every day we go somewhere, whether it be the mall, to get something we forgot, groceries, or we go to the beach, which is not very far, maybe 15, 20-minute drive, or sometimes we'll drive, what, 45 minutes is the longest?
Yeah. The longest 1 hour and 30 minutes.
Hour and 30 minutes is the longest one. But again, it's, you know, it's not that far, but you don't go fast. That's the problem. There's so much traffic, you go slow.
Yeah.
So we only spent, you know, 3,000 pesos or $58 in gasoline. Now gas is running around 42 pesos a liter. Now if I remember right, I think there's 4 liters to a gallon. So if you do the math on that, which I'll put down right here, and that'll tell you how much you're paying per gallon here in the Philippines. So moving on to the next thing, food. We spend a lot of money on food. Now we buy fish, chicken, pork. The only thing we don't buy here that we do buy in the States is beef. Beef is kind of sketchy here because most of the beef comes from Australia, and the beef that comes from Australia I really don't trust. They have a lot of problems right now with the mad cow disease. Again, I'm not a professional about it. I don't know. I'm just going by what I hear and what I read on, you know, what I see on Facebook. It doesn't mean it's the truth. It's, you know, you only believe half what you see. But the fact is, beef here is very expensive, no matter where you buy it from.
Yeah.
If we want a hamburger, we usually go to McDonald's or we go to Jolly Beef, something like that. I'm not a big beef eater. I do like a good steak, but again, I'd go to a steakhouse before I buy it and cook it myself. And so beef is not an issue, but we do buy a lot of pork. We buy a lot of chicken. We buy a lot of fish. I'm real keen on chicken gizzards. I love those. So we buy a lot of those, and fruits and vegetables. If you're here coming to the Philippines, always remember the best place to get all this stuff is what they call a wet market, which is out in the public. And do it in the morning because that's when you have fresh meat, fresh fish, fresh vegetables. Everything is fresh. Because when you go to the store, what they call it a market, a grocery store, they call it a market here. That food may have been on the shelf for 5-6 days. They just flip it and turn it and move it forward or move it backwards. All right, so we decided to take all the food we buy for the house and the food that we buy when we're out in the, you know, when we go grocery shopping, we usually just have supper at the mall. So we just combine them together, and we came up with
15,000 pesos.
or $293.60 for the month of August. Now, again, that could be a little bit more. It could be a little bit less. We really didn't keep count, but that's a good estimate. So, that's our food. I mean, it's not a big deal. Like I said, go to wet markets if you can. If you're coming here, that's the best place to get food. Now, the last thing on our list is
Preggy clothes.
Preggy clothes, because as everybody knows, my wife is pregnant, and maybe I can get a view of that belly. You see that belly, hon? Look at that pretty belly. That is one pretty belly.
Bigger.
That is one pretty big belly. So, my wife is pregnant. We're having a baby, and she needed some, as they call it here, preggy clothes. So we went and got some clothes. And how many outfits did you get? About
10 to 11, I think.
10 to 11, and that's including undies, new bras. You know, that's just not just the out, that's just inside out, because she's going to need them. And
because I'm here.
She's kidding.
From here, going. Scary.
Scary. So, for her preggy clothes, we spent
5,000 pesos.
pesos, or $97.87. Now, these are all new clothes, and they have a secondhand store here. What do they call those?
Okay.
Okay. All right, these stores we call them secondhand stores. There's nothing wrong with them.
It's like surplus.
Surplus stores. They're fun. We didn't get a chance. Did we go to one of those?
Not yet.
No, not yet.
Pacific Mall, like this morning, I took you home. That's nice. Clothes for that preggy.
I didn't see it. I don't remember that. If I remembered it, we would look. But I don't remember.
Next time.
Okay. So I missed it evidently, but we didn't get the clothes there. But where we did go, they had a nice sale, so we got some clothes for her to fit. And this is one of the outfits she has on because it's nice and cool. It's very
hot this day. Very sunny.
But very stretchy clothes.
Yeah.
Very comfy, and they're very pretty, very summery.
Colorful.
Very colorful.
Flowery.
Yeah. Floral. So anyway, so that is our list of things we did. Now, so the month of August 2017, for a family of 2.5, our monthly expenses came to
59,222 pesos.
Or $1,159.17. Now, that is a lot, but we had a lot going on this month with the baby test and sickness, things like that.
And some, Reggie always thinking different kinds of food, so very expensive.
We had to do a lot of, honey, I need some lechon. Honey, I need some guava.
Ripe banana. Ripe mango. Guava. I want to eat lumi.
Now, what is lumi?
Lumi soup.
Lumi soup, you have to explain what that is.
Lumi soup with lots of mushroom, pichay.
Is that fish or is that chicken?
No, I think chicken.
Is that
pork.
Pork. That's Chinese food.
Chinese food.
Okay, that's Chinese food, not Philippine food. Now, when it comes to Philippine soup, she has a fish head soup.
Yeah.
Yeah, she likes fish soup, and
and chicken soup. I make this morning chicken soup.
You made chicken soup?
Yeah, this morning.
Oh, okay.
I put cabbage, ginger. That's what I tell you, honey. I already eat, and I already drink my vitamins. I take my vitamins.
Well, that's good. Because I know the other day we went and got soup, and she got a bowl like this big and like this tall, and it was full. And when we came home, she had just a little small baggie of it left over.
Yeah, and then during nighttime, I eat again. Scary preggy. Always eating.
Always eating, like.
Always thinking yummy food when the food is already there. I don't like, just give it to them.
Yeah. Now what's funny is that when I met her, she was, she's only 4'10". 4'10", she weighed 89 pounds when I first met her. Now she's probably...
From here. Scary.
So, I'm guessing she's probably close to 95 pounds now, maybe 100.
No, only 69
69? But that's not pounds, honey.
kilograms.
That's kilos. So whatever 69 kilos is in pounds, I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
You have to do the math.
Yeah.
So she's 60. Remember that she's 69 kilograms.
Yeah, before my weight,
Yeah.
is only 39. 39 to 40 and now 69.
So she's
Because
getting.
I have a baby in my tummy.
Goose You like that, John?
Yeah, before I'm not preggy, I don't like lechon.
She's not
But now I'm not pork eater. But now, oh my goodness,
like the
I
pork?
think for the month of August we eat 4 times.
Yeah. We've had pork this week. 3
Yeah,
times.
lots of pork. But I want veggies. I want veggies. When I
Veggie
start-
soup.
Yeah.
You like their soup?
Yeah, you see that?
Yeah.
Lots of different kinds of vegetables. And then you said, ew.
Yeah, I didn't like some of those vegetables in there. They didn't look.
But I like that. But now,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Now, also another thing when we first met her that they eat a lot of rice here in the Philippines, and they have it for literally every single meal. I mean, they have it every meal.
Breakfast, lunch, supper.
Even snacks, they'll make rice.
Yeah.
If they get hungry, they'll make a big thing of rice. Now, she can't stand to eat rice. She makes it, she won't eat it.
Only a little. If I like rice, only a little. All I
Yeah.
want to eat is
Soup.
or chicken meat,
Yeah.
pork meat.
So her taste buds are definitely changing, and it's kind of funny to watch. It's fun to watch, but a lot of it's I feel sorry for her because she has nighttime sickness, and I feel sorry for her. Until our next video, I am Kelly,
I am Anne.
and we'll see you on next Philippine Adventure.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.